Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Um, this is another day to talk about our career. What are you doing right now to improve your career? What are you doing right now? Some will say, I'm a graduate. Yeah, it's good to be a graduate. It's good to go to school, university, go to polytechnic. Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah. Um, our parents, they expected us to progress, right? You born, you put in the pre-nursery school, daycare, pre-nursery, nursery, you graduate to primary, you graduate to high school, secondary school, junior WAEC, senior WAEC, you finish, you go to university, or you can go to the polytechnic or to the college of education, you graduate, you have your first degree or your certificate, then you start working. So some of us will stop at certificates or degree. So that worked in the 20th century and the early 21st century. When I say early, like maybe between 2000 and 2010, you know. But from 2011, we started seeing something different. Okay. Then when you say I'm a graduate and you call your school, you bring your certificate, people are like, wow, 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 you know. But now it's about skills. It's about skills. So the degree is to expose you to the formal education, the university lifestyle, the polytechnic is to just expose you to is to expand your mind. Do you get it? So that's the good thing about going to the university. It expands your mind and it focuses your eye on a particular profession. Now get it right. A particular profession. I didn't say your particular profession, because many people, they are in the wrong profession. Do you get it? So it focuses you on a particular profession, and if you are fortunate, maybe through self discovery, you notice that okay, this is the right thing for you to do. Fine. Do you get it? Meaning you are in the right path. So that means if you are called to be a teacher, or if your life path is teaching, if your life path is medicine, and you are actually studying that medicine, or you are studying something related to medicine, maybe like microbiology, biochemistry, or dentistry, like things that are related to becoming a doctor. Or if your path is let's say science to become a scientist. You get it? Like some children, they already know that they want to become scientists. Like there's a child I was interacting with. This child is around, let's say, 10. This child was saying some things that are so deep, very, very deep in science. Like, I don't need a soothsayer. I don't need the prophet to tell me that this boy is a born scientist. Do you get it? So if he's, and well, I ask what he wants to study, say he wants to become a physicist. So that boy from that tender age, he already knows where he's going to. He already knows his path. So I'll be very surprised to hear that he's studying banking tomorrow, or he's studying let's say he's studying maybe English and literature, or he wants to become a lawyer. I'll be quite surprised, because this young man already knows his life path. Do you get it? So that is what university is about. University is to expose you and also put you in a profession, and it makes you to focus. Now let me give you an example. Like, it's just like when you're watching a movie. Okay, sometimes you put yourself in the actor's position, so you're actually acting it out. So let's assume it's a detective movie. I like to watch police films. Okay, like detective and all those, trying to catch unravel a crime or something like that. So if you are watching such movies, sometimes you can assume yourself to be the person acting it out. Okay, you can assume to be the person acting out the movie, right? So that is like you, but it does not necessarily mean that you are the one. So many people, they are in the university, they see themselves doing some things, but when they are out of the university, what happens? They notice that what they spent 4, 5, 6 years studying, they begin to lose interest in it. How do you know? They wouldn't want to proceed. They don't want to continue. Honorable, listen. They wouldn't want to continue with what they are doing. Let's assume someone who has gone to school to study, let's say agricultural engineering, for example, right? Now the person now, you now see him doing something on tech. Okay, he did something on tech. He spent like about 5 years studying agricultural engineering, right? Now he now did something on tech. He spent like 3 months on tech, right? Okay, within that 3 months now, what happened? he just got a contract, and perhaps that agricultural engineering he did, maybe he was just working with a company, construction company or something, or maybe he was working in a mechanized farm, and maybe his salary was, I didn't do your salary tomorrow.
No.
Okay. Maybe his salary was around let's say around 300 or 400, right? Because he studied agricultural engineering. Maybe he was working in a construction company, or he was working in a mechanized farm, and his salary was around 300 or 400, right? Okay, now he now did, let's say he did something in tech. He just did something on tech for like 3 months or 6 months, and the first contract he got was about 2 million naira. And out of that 2 million naira, maybe he actually spent about 1.2 executing the contract, meaning he had made a gain of 800,000 naira within 4 days of doing that contract. This is someone that was receiving about 400,000 naira for 30 days. Now he has made just 800,000 naira within 4 days of using that tech skills. I don't think you understand what I'm trying to say now. So you can see that there's a shift. There's a shift from the university certificates to special skills. And this shift has actually started in the world globally even before the 21st century, before the year 2020. I mean, year 2000. But we in Africa, we started embracing it from around that early 21st century. So we started talking about the 21st century skills. So the certificate is just an eye-opener. The certificate is just to broaden your mind and put a lot of knowledge in your head. Perhaps I'm speaking very well now because I have gone to university. I can. It's not like I didn't speak very well when I was in primary or high school, but more vocabularies were developed in the university. You get it? So that's what university does. So whoever tells that university education is not good, no, the person is not right. Whether you do it online or whether you do it in a physical campus, is good. The essence of it is just to put knowledge in your mind, broaden your horizon, and make you to know more. So that's what university education does. It just makes you to know more. But university education is not a guarantee that you are going to make money, or it's not a guarantee that you're going to live a good life. Okay? So from the year 2020, there's a shift in that belief. There has been a shift in that belief. So that is the point. So we are going to continue the conversation in the next video. So now I will now take you to the 21st century and know what actually matters now in the 21st century. See you in the next video.